I do the post-match interviews after the games with Murdo, and I'll do some interviews with the boys. I do the presentating at the awards nights and ceremonies and stuff, and just help out with the club whenever they need me needing it.
So I know you're 16 now, is that right?
Yeah.
And you've been doing this since you were 14?
Yeah.
How did you get involved in the club at such a young age?
So my brother was playing for one of the community teams for the club, so the boys had got a free season ticket, and that's how my whole family ended up coming up. And then one day the camera guy was like, we're looking to do an interview with Jamie, the manager before, and asked me to do it. And ever since then I've just got really involved with the club, and it's a good way to spend your Saturdays or the days to watch the games and stuff.
So is it something you were liking at school or anything before you were doing it with the club? Was it something you'd ever had an interest in previously?
So I genuinely think, growing up, I never thought you could get a job or anything like this. Like it's like, see when you see stuff on TV, you don't feel like it's real, but like now that I've been doing it, it's like it's gave me a big interest in it.
And is it something you're looking to progress with, as you get a bit older?
Definitely. I was talking to Blair McAnally, who sometimes comes up here, and he was giving me a lot of tips and stuff, and it's really good to see from other people how they do it and how I can improve in what I'm doing. Because I wouldn't say I was rushed into it, but I was just like brought into it, like I've not had any experience or anything, so it was quite good.
So how's the players been with you? Because obviously it's a big male environment.
Yeah.
How have they been, with you coming in? Have they been supportive or?
They're really great. They're really friendly. Like, they do seem a bit shy, but they're not. Like, see when you get to know them, they're dead nice. Like they'll never walk by you and not say hello. They're just a great bunch of boys, or men to me.
And how's Murdo been with you? Because obviously he's been speaking your praises beforehand. Yeah. How has he been? Obviously he's your main interview focus. How's he been with you throughout the process?
He's brilliant. There's never like a day he'll always make time for me to do my interview with him. He's been great, and he's dead friendly. I remember the first time I had to interview him when he first came, he was shouting at the boys at the side of the pitch, and I was terrified. But then when I met him and spoke to him, it was brilliant. It was dead nice, and he's dead lovely.
So obviously there's a charity day on here today.
Yeah.
You've been face painting.
Yep.
What other stuff do you do to get involved here other than your interviews?
So we do Easter fairs, Christmas, we do hundreds. Whenever like they've got like a wee thing going on up here, I've always been able to come and help. Like, there's been a few times I've been doing stuff, but whenever I can, I'll come and help. I'll do face painting, or if it's dressing up as an elf at Christmas. With the Santa and all that, it's dead great. It's a good environment in here as well.
And also it's a really community team. You see that with support coming down, and also Dave's been attended well today.
Yeah.
How important is it for a team like this to just have all these people closely involved in the club as a community?
It's brilliant. Like everybody in there is like family. Like I could go to MD in there and I'd know them and they'd help me in there. It's a brilliant like club in the community, and the supporters are amazing as well. Like, you've seen them at the games, like the big games, and then even at the smaller games, like just league games and stuff. They've been great. They're always showing up.
And we were talking to two of the girls in there that are forming the women's team.
Yeah.
As a girl yourself, how happy are you to see the club reaching out and forming a team for women?
It is really good, because I know they tried to do a girls team, but obviously now, like, I know girls younger and they're all stuck to a team. But now that they've been able to form a women's team and stuff, it's brilliant to see how like the club's evolving, because they never had that before, and it's better for the club, and it just shows how much they've evolved from earlier when I started. It wasn't like how it is now. It's gotten a lot better.
Right. And just ahead, how good is it to know, there's a place for girls and women within sports media, and it's not, because traditionally it's been a sort of older male dominated industry. How hopeful are you looking to go ahead in that there's a place for girls like yourself in that industry now, and it's not just stuck being these older guys? Yeah,
it's a really good feeling, because you can see, like, I've been looking at stuff on YouTube and stuff obviously about sports media, and you can see the amount of like young girls and stuff and women that are involved in it, and how it shows like it's changed. Like, football's mostly seen as like a male dominant sport, but it's good to see how lots of women are involved in it as well, and it gives me hope.
And just finally, what are your hopes for the future? What are you looking to do in the next few years as you keep going with the media?
Well, I'm going to finish school before I do anything, but I'd like to go to uni and maybe go further with this. I like to stay close to the club.
Yeah.
Because it's been a big part of my life for nearly 3 years. But I'd love to just keep going where I'm going and hopefully get better and progress and maybe go somewhere bigger.
And final question, without Johnstone Burgh and the support they gave you, would this have ever been something you started to do?
No, I would have never thought about it before. Like, as I said, I never really thought of it. Now I could be able to do it, but it's been great, and I'm glad that I've figured out that I can maybe go and do this. But yeah, it's good.
Perfect. Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.